Bless the name of the Lord, people of God. This is Apostle Michael Davis Jr., the overseer of New Testament Believers Fellowship Church. It's a rainy day in Nashville, Tennessee. As we see, the weatherman is saying that this rain is supposed to turn to snow. But whose report we gonna believe? Are we gonna believe the report of the weatherman or the report of the Lord? So, as far as I know, I want to believe the report of the Lord first, and see if the weatherman line up with what God say. Yeah, because last week, the weatherman kept saying the snow was gonna come on this day and gonna come on that day, but the snow didn't come until Sunday, while we was at church, praising and worshiping the Lord with my brother Apostle, here, one of my apostle friends here in Nashville, Tennessee. Alrighty. So, this is just something I wanted to talk to you all about again, because this really concerns me, and I see this quite often in the church. Why is it, in comparison to other races of people, our non-black counterparts, when it comes to our women, why is it that our women are always a bridesmaid in someone's wedding, but never really getting married themselves? And if they do get married, they don't stay married. They don't. And believe it or not, if you go do the research and the statistics, you'll find out that those 80% of the divorces that happen in the United States, a part of those statistics are Christian women who are black or African American, of that 80% of the divorce filings, if you search deeper into the statistics. See, I am a numbers man. I am a scientist. Yes, I believe wholeheartedly in the Spirit of God, but also numbers can measure what people do and how they behave. So if you look at the Bible is a spiritual book, but also it records things statistically, because God works with numbers in things too as well. So why is it that black women in the church are always a bridesmaid, never really getting married, and there's more single black women in the churches than there are of our non-black counterparts? Now, I remember around the time that I got married 20 years ago, you know, all the women that were in me and my wife's wedding, only three of them out of the women that were in our wedding are married. 3. 2 of them were my cousins, and they've been married as long as me and my wife has been. They got married the year after, and 2 years after me and my wife got married. And then the other was one of my wife's friends that she known since she was 14 years old, and she's been married twice. So it's funny how most black women in the church are either unmarried with children or divorced. And this really concerns me. And when they make choices in men, they don't make wise choices. They get with the Pookies and the Ray Ray Chads and Tyrones. But they don't want the Olivers, the Michaels, the men who have their stuff together, the men who have the right mindset, who's looking for a loving relationship to build a family, to build their heritage and their legacy. And When they get with a man that's like that, the first thing they start doing is trying to compare themselves to other things that they see on social media. Well, if they see they girls taking a trip, they start looking at they so-called husband. Well, so-and-so went on a trip. Well, how come we can't go on one? Well, haven't it ever occurred that with some of these women, that maybe their husband, if he's doing everything standing on his square properly, he's building and he's not spending money frivolously on stupid stuff. And he's not going to be trying to compare himself to the next family. Well, I got more of this video that's going to come. So please like, subscribe, and share, as I got part 2 coming.